helping hand, a helping hand. Do you need a helping hand? If the job's too big, if you're in a jam, you'll need a helping hand. A helping hand, a helping hand. Do you need a helping hand? If the job's too big, if you're in a jam, you'll need a helping hand.
One day a red tomato got a great big job to do.
He asked his friend the cucumber to help him see it through.
Now cucumbers are silly and sometimes get confused.
What did he say? Did it go okay? We'll leave that up to you.
Hey Larry, can you help us? This here's my neighbor Joe. His mom is at the doctor. She broke her big left toe. She asked if I could help her finish up a couple chores. But I can't do them all myself. I need Joe's help and yours.
A helping hand, a helping hand. Bob needs a helping hand. The job's too big, he's in a jam. Bob needs a helping hand. A helping hand, a helping hand. He needs a helping hand. The job's too big,
He's in a jam.
he needs a helping hand.
Sure, Bob. I'd love to be a helper. This suit helps me fight crime. I couldn't be more willing. I do it all the time.
And I can be his sidekick pal. I'm Mighty Teeny Joe. Though critics don't stand a chance against my teeny mighty blow.
A helping hand, a helping hand. Bob needs a helping hand. Help,
But we've got a hunch that's a bit too much. He just needs a helping hand.
A helping hand, a helping hand. He needs a helping hand. He likes your zeal, but it's no big deal. He just needs a helping hand.
I had something else in mind. See, I can rake the leaves while Larry cleans the shed. And Joe can fold the laundry, feed the dog and make his bed. Then I will vacuum all the rugs while Joe is busy dusting. And Larry, you can mop the floor before it gets disgusting.
I wonder what the cucumber's gonna do.
I was thinking that I could use my chopsticks to eat yogurt by the plateful. We'll teach the spoonless people, they'll be forever grateful. And Mighty Teeny Joe loves helping any way he can. He'll help the forkless people eat gazpacho from a pan.
That's pretty much what we figured.
Well, that's nice, Larry, but don't you see that you can be a helper by sweeping up the floors? You don't need superpowers to oil squeaky doors. Be a super helper, pile papers in a stack. There's lots of stuff that we can do before Joe's mom gets back.
Whoa! A helping hand, a helping hand. Bob needs a helping hand.
He's been a little dim.
Maybe it's sinking in. Will Larry lend a helping hand?
You know, Bob, you're right. I fear my mind was focused on some bigger, grander things. Like using super suction ears or super teeny wings. But now I know the love we show is equally as grand. To be God's superhero, simply lend a helping hand.
Yay, he got it! A helping hand, a helping hand. Will you lend a helping hand? When the job's too big and someone's in a jam, always lend a helping hand. Always lend a helping hand.
But how tomatoes break their toes, I'll never understand. Huck?
Good morning, Tom. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Oh, how long was I sleeping? Where are we?
I figure we're coming up on... Oh, hold on. Coming up on Davenport. And we're making good time.
Making good time? We're making terrible time because we're not supposed to be going anywhere. We gotta get back to...
Wait, follow me. It's important to keep the raft balanced. On account of little Yumi being so... big.
We've got to get off this raft and get back to our campsite before the government man gets there and decides we starved or got run off by bears.
Look, Tom, I have it all figured out. A couple hours ahead is a little town called Muscatine. so we can hop off there and put little Yumi on the train to St. Louis. We can walk back home by Thursday. Plenty of time.
Fine. Okay, Huck, Muscatine. But no further. It is a lovely day on the river. Lovely.
Refreshing.
When you're slipping down the Mississippi, there ain't no need for getting lippy. Laze in the sun or take a dippy. The fishing's always
Try this
good.
one. It's like
Just grab a pole and drag a liner. Lie on back, there's nothing finer. A big head cock or redfin shiner abiding like they should. Well, the river is my neighbor. Excuse me, this is the narrator's song.
Oh, I thought you were the chicken guy.
Not a word, Chato. Well, the river is my neighbor, and the river is my friend. You'll find another story hiding round each river bend. That's right. So take me down the Mississippi. Your hair is long, it needs a clippy. Bring a coat, the nights get nippy. On this you can depend. Oh, the river, she's my friend.
Must be a slumber party.
Lovely.
So the bad man in the mask dumped the jerky in your hands? Right when the police showed up?
Yes, that's why I spent 5 years at the lumber camp.
But you only had to serve 3 years.
Mr. Dooley thought I couldn't count.
That's nice. Shouldn't we be coming up on
Muscatine! There it is!
Muscatine!
Okay, Jim. We're gonna...
You're going to put me on a train to St. Louis, then you're walking home to meet the government man by Thursday.
Right. That's right. Huck, run up ahead and look for the train station while I tie up the raft.
Aye, aye, Captain Tom. Secure the area and pick up some donuts.
Donuts?
Everyone deserves donuts for a job well done. Excuse me, sir. Would you happen to know where I can find a train station conveniently located next to a bakery?
You head down the street yonder, young fella.
Thank you. Wow, what a great town. This place has got it all. Friendly town people, shopping, baby with a signal flare. Huh? Whoa! Ah! Oh. Excuse me. Oh, really sorry about that. Hey, excuse me.
Hey, is there something I can help you with, Sonny?
Ah!
So, you play any football in high school? You got the size for it.
No, I was in musicals.
Really?
Tom! 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 We gotta get out of here!
What are you doing? Huck! What's going on?
Beware the babies!
Ooh, pretty.
Maybe no one noticed.
They all know about Jim. The posters are everywhere. Even the babies have signal flares.
The babies?
Yeah, Tom, the babies!
No! Huck, I said I'd go to Muscatine. That's it. I did my part. We gotta get back home or we'll lose everything.
I know.
Do you want to be bachelors living in tents for another 5 years?
No, but I want to help little Yimmy find his mama. Let's just get back on the river and think this over.
Come back with my donuts, you thieves!
My good baker, your own sign said free sample.
It also said take one!
Simply a rounding error on my part. Rock. You accept my apologies as graciously as I have accepted your free sample.
Free.
Looks like these two rascals are in a heap of trouble. I wonder what Tom, Huck, and Jim are up to.
That was close.
Yeah, real close.
Oh dear. Good day, gentlemen. Our vessel is proving herself less than seaworthy. Might we come aboard?
Absolutely not. No more helping.
There could be a donut in it for you.
You're really a king and a duke?
Indeed.
Of what?
Well, my good tomato, you are looking at the King of Memphis, and my good friend here, the Duke of New Orleans.
Pleased to meet you.
But we don't have royalty in America.
Obviously, you've never been to the South. And who might your prodigious compatriot be?
I'm sorry?
Who's the big guy?
Oh, that's Jim.
As in, Big Jim?
Do you know the way to St. Louis? I want to sing with my mama.
St. Louis? That's the site of the World's Fair. Is that where your mama is?
Meet me in St. Louis, Louis. Meet me at the fair.
I love that song. Meet me in St. Louis, Louis.
I thought his name was
Meet me
Jim.
at the fair.
His middle name is
I will
Louis.
be your
Ah.
Susan Lucci.
What town are we coming up on next, Duke?
I don't know.
Aha. I'll tell you what, friends. Since you were so kind as to snatch us from the river's icy jaws, the Duke and I will escort your large compatriot down to St. Louis. And as a token of gratitude, we will give each of you $10 for train fare back north to wherever you came from.
Did you hear that, Huck? A train fare back up north. They'll take little Yimmy to St. Louis, and we can get back to our homesteads on time.
Put us ashore at whatever town we come to next, and we'll telegraph ahead and let your mama know that we're on our way to the fair.
Where are they? They've been gone almost an hour. If we leave right now, we still might be able to make it back before the government man shows up.
Yeah. Look, Tom, I've been thinking. Maybe we should ride along, just to be safe.
Have you forgotten about my tax office? And Jerky Land? Isn't that what you've always wanted?
Yes, but I want to help little Yimmy, too.
I've got news for you. I didn't hurt little Yimmy. I'm not the one who sent him up the river away from his mama. I didn't hurt him, so I shouldn't have to help him.
Sometimes, not helping is the same as hurting.
What? That makes no sense.
If we see someone who needs help and we can help them, I think that's what God wants us to do.
Well,
I'm gonna make sure little Yimmy finds his mama.
Oh!
I say, good news, friends. Everything is arranged. The telegram is on its way, and here is your $10 for train fare.
I'm gonna make sure little Yimmy finds his mama.
Is that more important than the last 5 years of hard work?
The situation is under control. The Duke and I are skilled raft drivers.
I'm gonna make sure little Yimmy finds his mama.
Then you'll be by yourself. Goodbye, Huckleberry Larry.
Goodbye, Tomato Sawyer.
I'm sorry, Huck.
Let's go find your mama.
No point both of us losing our land. Besides, I'm sure little Jimmy will be fine.
Hello.
Ahem.
May I help you?
Oh, yes. I need a ticket.
North to Dubuque or south to St. Louis?
North.
That's a good one.
Excuse me, sir. Could you hand me my fishing pole?
I didn't knock it down. And besides, I'm not supposed to get involved.
Well, of all the... My lucky fishing pole! That guy could have helped me. Listen, buddy, I hope you learn someday that not helping someone can be the same thing as hurting them! Not helping. Little Yimmy.
That'll be $5.07.
Here's $10. I'm going south to St. Louis. Hang on, little Yimmy. Help is on the way.
Yes, it looked like everyone was headed for the St. Louis World's Fair. What? Where'd you want the story to end? In the parking lot of a Kentucky Fried Chicken? Trust me, this'll be fun. Oh, here comes little Yimmy, Huck, and those two rascals now.
Wow.
Most of this was built in my honor, you know. What, me being the king and all.
Yeah, me too.
It's time to find your mama, little Yimmy. But first, we need to lose the pickle.
I thought he was a cucumber.
Oh, look at the log ride! Ah, yeah. Why, Huck, if you look closely, you'll see my name engraved in that log.
I don't see anything.
Lean a little further. You'll see it.
No, I still don't see it.
Oh, there's so much to see here.
Please remain seated while the vehicle is in motion.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, little Yimmy. We'll find your mama in a minute.
Oh, look, little Yimmy. Here comes your mama now.
There he is! It's Big Jim, the turkey jerky bandit! Hark! You're coming back with me, Big Jim, for a long, long time!
Leave him alone!
Hark!
Before we turn him over, there is the issue of reward. He's all yours.
Bye.
Get back here! Where do you think you're going?
We're gonna get him!
Little Yimmy, where you going?
I'm coming to help you.
Oh, that's okay. I'm doing fine.
I'll help you, Hark!
I'm good. Thanks, little Yimmy.
That's my meal ticket. Otto, get me a flare!
Oh, dear.
Fire in the hole!
Goodbye, Mother! Goodbye, Father! Goodbye, Turkey!
Oh, Mama!
You forgot about your good friend Tomato.
And your lucky fishing pole.
I'm sorry, Huck. You were right all along. We do need to help others, even when it's not easy.
I forgive you, Tom. Little Yimmy!
Do you know the way to St. Louis?
Right down.
He's on the Ferris wheel!
He's on the Ferris wheel!
Follow me!
He's headed for the amphitheater!
The river is blue because it's full of my tears. Poor little Yimmy, ain't seen him in years. I wish I could. Hi, little Yimmy.
Hi, Mama.
Little Yimmy?
Mama? Mama?
Little Yummy!
Mama!
Little Yummy!
Mama.
Little Yummy!
Not so fast! That guard is a wanted criminal!
My Yummy? Oh!
That fella belongs to me!
Officer, hey officer! Someone run off with all my turkey jerky!
I was gonna come back and pay you for every last stick!
Officers, I suggest you re-examine the Elk River turkey jerky case. We have a new suspect.
Gotta go.
May I? Oh, be my guest.
I thought you couldn't get involved!
Well, that's just it. When you see that someone needs help and you know you can help them, you just have to get involved.
Sing me a song as we paddle along the happy river.
So things ended up pretty well. Mama Bell and Little Yimmy were making music again. Why, they even released a new album.
Catfish will quiver and giggle with glee as we paddle down the river, just my Yimmy and me. We ain't half a loon when the river boats are too happy river. Happy river.
I heard the food table was down here.
Oh, good.
You know, I'm so hungry I could eat a whole donut.
Huh? You guys!
Ah!
Get
It wasn't
back
me!
here, big
It was a
boy!
different guy
Donuts!
like me!
Those aren't even
Yep, everything worked out pretty well.
Wait a minute. What about me and Huck? We've got nothing left except one tent and a broken fishing pole.
It's a lucky fishing pole,
He's got a point.
I guess.
come to think of it. I got a nice piece of land down by the river. Hardly use it except strumming my banjo on the dock. You want to set up your businesses there?
Isn't that where you raise your chickens?
Not a word, Chateau. It's chicken free. You interested?
Well, sure we are. I'll have a tax preparation office up in no time.
Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
No need complaining at the miles that are remaining. Happy river. Happy river. Happy river. Like sister and brother, we'll be helping one another. The burden we're bearing would be half if we were sharing. Happy river.
Come on, Bob, hurry or you'll miss your bus.
Thanks for watching the house while I'm on vacation, Larry.
Oh, I'll take care of everything. Watering your plants, doing your laundry here, and
Oh, that's not laundry. That's the fan mail you need to answer while I'm gone.
fan mail? Me? Alone? All of it?
You sure you still want to go through with this?
Yeah, sure. It's just I never did this all alone before.
Oh, you'll be fine. We've done this together dozens of times. Just keep them short and sweet. You'll be done in no time.
I guess.
Here's my list.
Your list?
Raymond likes indirect light and only needs a misting. Everyone else gets a good drenching on odd days.
Raymond?
My fern. Plant food is in the pantry. Phone numbers are on the list. Oh, I forgot my sunblock. I have sensitive skin. Could you get that?
Okay. Hello? No, it's me, Larry.
Oh, hi, Larry. Where's Bob?
Vacation. I'm gonna water his plants.
Oui, Raymond is particular about his light, you know.
So I hear.
Can you ask Bob if I got any mails this week?
Actually, you can ask me. I'm gonna answer the mail by myself this time.
Oh, how exciting! You will do a great job, I know. By the way, will you need help with the watering? I can send over my gardener.
Nah, I won't need him. I can handle it just fine.
He won't need me?
Are you quite certain? Raymond is no ordinary houseplant.
Oh, please. He's not so special. It'll be a cinch.
Not special.
Later. Oh, hi, Bob. You all set?
I guess so.
Well, have a good time.
Yeah.
Larry, if you have any questions, you can call me on my cell, you know?
You don't want that. Vacation and all. I'll have everything under control.
I don't believe it. After all this time, you think you know a guy.
Well, hasta luego! Amigo?
I'll have you know, I am no ordinary tomato!
That was weird. Guess he really does need that vacation.
Not special? Me? Not special? Everyone knows I'm special. Why would Larry think I'm not?
There he is!
Oh, I'll be happy to autograph your ice cream.
I'll have a fudge banana swirl. Make mine a pistachio popper. Excuse me. I hate to be a bother, but...
Oh, it's no bother. I get this all the time.
But do you have change?
What? I'm running a bit low. Me too. Maybe Larry's right. Maybe I'm not so special after all.
And next time, keep it in the fridge instead of under it. Remember, God made you special, and he loves you very much. Your friend, Larry. Dear Bob and Larry, my dog has fleas? Man, I'm never gonna get finished. Hello?
Hi, Bob.
No, it's me, Larry.
Oh, I mean, hi, Larry.
Oh, hi, Jimmy. What you up to?
Well, we were wondering if you could think of something to do. We're getting a little bored, you know?
Hey, I have an idea. You want to come over and help me answer the fan mail?
Can I bring Jerry?
Sure, bring Jerry. Later.
Hi.
Whoa, that was quick.
We brought some friends.
That's okay. The more the merrier.
Where's the mail? I like writing letters.
I've got an idea. How about some popcorn?
Aye, popcorn would make this a real party!
Well, that sounds like fun, but come on, this isn't my house. I don't think we should.
Perhaps he's right.
What were we thinking?
Popcorn would spoil our appetite.
We should order pizza!
Hooray! This is great! I love pizza! I'm gonna need 7 larges with extra cheese.
Hey, that's too many!
Then let's invite more people!
Larry thinks I'm not special. I know I'm not the flashiest tomato, but folks still like me.
Your lemonade, sir.
You like me, right?
Pardon me?
I mean, I might be a little high-strung, but I'm basically a likable fellow, aren't I?
Have we met, sir?
You have no idea who I am?
Can't say as I do.
Maybe I'm not so special.
Now hold on right there, sir. I think you're a wee bit confused. You think you're not special because I don't know you?
But I'm Bob, you know? Bob the tomato? I'm special. At least I thought I was.
Take a gander here. It's from the gift shop. $7.95.
Charge it to my room.
You see, we're all kind of like snowflakes.
I don't follow you.
Look closer, lad.
Wow.
Did you ever see a picture of a snowflake?
Yeah, they're all different from each other.
Millions and millions of them. Each one different. You might say they're special. Now, when they're all laying out on the hillside, it's hard to tell them apart. None of them stand out, do they?
Well, no.
Does that make them less special?
No. I guess not.
You see, God made each one of us special, and He loves us very much. I heard that from a very wise tomato. Feeling better? Learned a lesson? I think when you go home, you'll find that your friends have been pining for your return.
You're right. I'm cutting my vacation short.
There goes a happy tomato. A lousy tipper, but a happy tomato.
Oh no.
Oh, look! A fan letter for me. I will answer this one myself.
Yeah. Oh man. Come on, guys. I think you should go home now. This isn't my house. Could you use a coaster over there? Madam, the green cheese is all over the thing. Everyone! Look, I think it's great that we all got together, but, you know, we don't really have permission to be having a party here. So, maybe we could just clean up the mess and move all the fun over to my house. Maybe I can get this all cleaned up before Bob... Surprise?
A party? For me? Oh, guys, you don't know what this means to me. So, Larry, do you really think I'm not so special?
What?
I heard you on the phone.
What? Oh, that! I was talking about your fern.
What? Raymond? Oh.
I'd never say you're not special, Bob. You're my best friend.
Oh, never mind. I'm so embarrassed.
You're not the only one. Bob, this isn't really what it looks like. I'm sorry, I was trying to work on the letters, but I needed help, and then one thing led to another, and before I knew it, there was a house full of people, and pizza, and brie cheese, and...
It's okay, Larry. It could have happened to anybody.
Really?
Well, no. This could only happen to me. Oh, that's my cell. Hello? Oh, hey, Larry, it's QWERTY. He says he's got a verse for us. You created the deepest parts of my being. You put me together inside my mother's body. Psalm 139:13.
See, Bob? God made everyone special.
And he loves them very much. And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. Today, Larry and Bob are on a photo safari, hot on the trail of a monkey. Or an ape. We don't know which, hence the song.
If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. Even if it has a monkey kind of shape. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey.
Let's see if we can catch it on the tape.
You can very plainly see if it's a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
Look, there it goes, there it goes. I don't know. I can't tell if it's a monkey or an ape.
It's very simple, Bob. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
Larry, I'm not so sure.
Ooga booga, it's not a monkey.
Ooga looga, maybe it's an ape.
If it's a nickel or a salad or a pillow, if it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
If it doesn't have a tail...
Not a monkey.
Are you sure that's what you really mean to say? A camera has no tail.
It's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
I think there's something wrong with your logic, Larry.
Well, Bob, the lady at the zoo said it, and who am I to tell her that she's wrong? If there's a tail, it's a monkey. No tail, ape. It's easy.
But Larry, a kite has a tail.
Then it's a monkey.
A comet has a tail.
It's a monkey.
A bubble doesn't.
Then it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey.
It's an ape?
Exactly. I knew you'd catch on.
Larry, we might need to talk about this. I don't think the lady at the zoo meant...
Look, there it goes in the trees. Follow me. It's gotta be a monkey or an ape. I can't believe it's true. All this time I've searched for you. Snap the picture. Take the shot. We're among the lucky few. We finally did it. Photographer, we've discovered what we're after. Let me look. Is it an ape?
Larry, this is a disaster.
It's a monkey.
Larry, that's a cow.
That was exhilarating. Let's find more. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. Even if it has a monkey kind of shape. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
This has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear Bob say...
Larry, you don't have a tail.
I don't?
Nope, and neither do I.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Bob.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Once upon a time, you've probably heard various rhymes from an old mother bird. If you remember these tales and enjoy listening still, then you might pay a visit to the town of Gooseville. From days spent in diapers, one yet may recall a brief tale of an egg who fell off a wall. If you assumed it complete, then it's probably time to hear unabridged Humpty Dumpty's full rhyme. As the mayor of Gooseville, Humpty's main chore was helping his neighbors. But lately old Dumpty preferred just to snore. Ow. From loving his neighbor, Humpty's heart had recoiled, and lately had seemed a little hard-boiled. From the stress of his job, his shell now showed crackage. How he longed to escape on a vacation package. Maybe one day, pondered the mayor with longing, just as his doorbell started ding-donging. Oh, hello, baby bear.
Good morning, Mr. Mayor. Can't wait to grant a favor to anyone who needs our help.
Pardon, little neighbor, you'll have to come back later. I'm trying to repair my shell.
But I want to lend a hand out to any needs that stand out. I could be a neighbor saver.
You're a great debater, but this mayor's opting out.
Opting out?
He heard Baby Bear say, I don't have time to help my neighbors today.
But I've made a list and checked it twice of all of our neighbors.
Who've been naughty or nice?
No, all of our neighbors who need help or advice.
What a long list of favors. More favors than there's neighbors. I don't have time to help them out.
Don't be silly, Mr. Mayor. You're the greatest neighbor. It's what being mayor's all about.
I guess we'd best get started before my shell gets parted.
Time to be a friendly neighbor
Or a more exhausted mayor.
Our friends could use some help being out.
No chance you'd come back later.
You're so silly, Mr. Mayor. Our neighbors need some help being out. Why don't we start with little Bo Peep? Guess what has happened to all of her?
Sheep? This isn't the first time that I've heard this rhyme.
I don't know anyone cooler than you. One day, I'd like to be mayor too.
It's true, Bo Peep's sheep were rarely beside her. And today, they all seemed especially hyper. Wow! Watch where you're going! You could have broken my shell! Said the delicate mayor with a frustrated yell.
Little Bo Peep, help me, please! I've lost my sheep! They all seem to be playing hide and go seek.
You need to remember to close the sheep's pen. If you do, then I'm sure this won't happen. Ah!
What do you think he was gonna say? Probably again. How could you tell? Because it rhymes.
On the back of the sheep of little Bo Peep, Mayor Humpty rode briskly all over the streets. But when the sheep stumbled on a stack of burritos, Humpty flew through the air like a startled torpedo. As Mama Bear placed a lovely bow in her hair,
Humpty landed head first in her living room chair.
Mayor Dumpty, my goodness, what a pleasant surprise. I did not expect you till 5:15.
As Mayor Dumpty rolled so his head pointed upward, Mama Bear told him,
I am indubitably flustered. We have neighborhood problems we'd like to address.
I mean, would you just look at that mess?
it was sad but true that living inside that kooky old shoe was old Mother Hubbard, who had so many children she didn't know what to do.
It's simply a terrible sight, don't you think?
Our property value's probably gone down the sink.
Neighbors who lack such obvious manners drive me totally crazy bananas.
I'm coming for you, you crazy furball!
But wait, we're not done complaining at all.
Hi, neighbor. Want to go jogging or lift up some weights? Today is a very important date. I've got to be nimble. I've got to be quick. Because I'm about to jump over a candlestick.
Right. You know, I'll catch you later. As Humpty Dumpty ran up the hill and back, he nearly tripped right over Jill and Jack. They desperately wanted help with their art because, according to them,
The whole world is falling apart! Me and Jill ran down the hill to fetch construction paper. But we both fell down and broke our crayons.
And then we lost our stapler.
well, have you tried looking at the well?
And why would we look at the well, pray tell?
Well, in case your stapler fell down it. Farewell!
And the mayor ran away, leaving more neighbors in dismay.
Hello there, little lost sheep. Would you happen to be looking for something to eat? Well, here's a little treat.
And just as Goldilocks fed him some straw,
I gotcha! Sorry about that.
My, your screams really are something.
It's quite a surprise finding the mayor on my street. Maybe you could help me find some porridge to eat.
Porridge? Why would you want to eat that gooey goo? Go and ask your mom for some toast and beef stew.
But porridge is what I like eating most, more than peanut butter, jelly, or beef stew with toast. Of course, my tummy is pretty rumbly today. I could probably eat a whole porridge buffet.
How about your neighbors? You should knock on their door. Perhaps they'd have some extra porridge to pour.
although he had helped only little Bo Peep, Mayor Dumpty returned to his own home to sleep.
Don't worry, Mr. Mayor. It's just me. And the rest of the town. They all needed help and you weren't around. So I brought them all here to the foot of your step. Mr. Mayor!
What is it, Miss Muffet?
I need your help badly. There's a thorn in my tuffet. Forget about that. What about my front lawn?
I need your help training for the decathlon.
A stapler we never found at the well.
Oh, located with this old cowbell.
With so many neighbors who needed attention, his poor shell continued to crack from the tension.
What should I do?
He wondered aloud, while on his front door the neighbors did pound, and that's when it hit him, like a full ton of smackage.
I'm going to go on that vacation package. While Humpty escaped from his mayorly house, he did so as quiet as a little...
He did so as quiet as a really loud mouse.
Mr. Mayor, do you have just a second for me? My bug net needs fixing, you see?
Humpty gathered his thoughts with some consternation.
Baby Bear, I'm sorry. I'm on neighbor vacation. I've had enough helping everyone else. I'd like to, right now, help only myself.
Oh, okay.
Baby Bear said, kind of sad. And Humpty, in turn, felt a little bit bad. And when I say little, I mean just a tad.
Yes, I'm looking for Gooseville's Great Wall Vacation.
Then look no further than this elevator, sir, for the elevation vacation to which you refer.
Okay. Shouldn't we be moving by now?
Whenever you're ready.
The bellhop said with a bow. Then Humpty began to have the realization that Gooseville's Great Wall was a help-yourself kind of vacation. Humpty Dumpty scaled the tall wall. Humpty Dumpty had a few minutes to stall. From all the exhaustion, Humpty started to swoon, causing a drop like a big lead balloon.
What a close call. With such a delicate shell, I'm sure you're afraid to fall.
Where's all the hammocks, the tea, lemonades, and siesta mariachis playing nap serenades?
I'm sorry, sir, but didn't you see? Everything here is BYOMLAT.
BYOMLAT?
Bring your own mariachis, lemonade, and tea.
What about napping supplies?
The sad mayor said.
Yeah, it's also BYONSAB. Bring your own napping supplies and a bed. I've worked here for years, and I can attest that helping yourself is what we do best.
But when Humpty considered his neighbors in town, his frown began turning and stopped upside down. From all of the stress, he was finally free, which made Gooseville's Great Wall the best place to be. And so Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great shawl that his grandmother gave him for such an occasion.
Who needs all those neighbors with so many needs? I'm doing much better helping just me. Oh, perfect.
But Baby Bear was still being a kind-hearted fellow.
Aren't you a helpful lad to remove a thorn from my pillow?
And amongst the flamingos, Goldie stood in a chair, hoping tonight her mom would prepare
A great bowl of porridge which we all could share.
Meanwhile, Humpty was feeling quite dumpy. Not comfy enough and clearly not snoring, he was finding this place to be rather boring. And trying to look for a new thing to do, he saw something which promised
a spectacular view. Nothing spectacular that I can see. Just a town still in need of assistance from me.
But then Humpty saw something which made his heart heavy. Sweet little Goldie and family with just 2 strings of spaghetti.
Mama, is there any porridge I can have? Spaghetti gives me the hiccups. Real bad.
I'm sorry, sweet Goldie,
Her old mother said.
but I've no other food to give you instead.
Why, that little girl should have more food to eat. What uncaring neighbors she has on her street. If I weren't up here and she weren't down there, I'd give her every last bit of food I could spare. Huh? What are you doing? Don't walk on their grass. Mama Bear'll go bonkers if she thinks you've trespassed.
Hello?
No one loved porridge more than Ma and Pa Bear.
Is anyone here?
So Goldie dropped by, hoping they'd have some to share.
Porridge!
What are you doing? Don't eat the bear's food. If they find you, they'll be in quite a bad mood. No, no, no! That one's so hot it's steaming!
Ouch!
But Goldie was too distant to hear Humpty screaming.
That one's so chilly it may give you frostbite. Well, that one should probably be about right.
But according to Goldie, it was more than just right. That bowl of porridge was just
Dynamite!
Now get out of their house or you'll be in a pickle.
And that's when the telescope ran out of nickel.
Oh, I simply can't fix every problem I see. I have plenty to do, taking care of just me.
And so Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great ball of yarn from which he would knit, while ignoring his neighbors and sort of feeling bad about it. And while Humpty remained in his vacation bubble, sweet Goldilocks fell more deeply in trouble. Immediately after her warm porridge snacking, she said to herself,
I'm ready for napping.
But just then downstairs, that family of bears sat down to eat in their dining room chairs. And when Mama looked down at their table so fair, her heart was a-flutter, and she felt quite a scare.
Baby, didn't you used to have porridge in there?
I think maybe I heard something upstairs.
Look, there's somebody sleeping in my bed.
Then a startled Goldie screamed with dread. Goldilocks' shriek was heard everywhere, even all the way up to the ears of the mayor. What in the world is going on here? What was going on here, you might have guessed, was the makings of an epic nursery rhyme mess. One of Baby Bear's spiders frightened Miss Muffet, who jumped up and down on top of her buffet, spilling her curds and whey on the hill, while Jack and Jill looked for their stapler still. Both of them slipped and fell on their backs, then slid down the hill and bumped into Jack. And although he was nimble, and although he was quick, unfortunately Jack ran into his stick, which proceeded to shoot a flame in the air and landed atop the very barn where little Bo Peep keeps the rest of her sheep. Not knowing what was happening, the sheep went insane, charging right toward Humpty like a woolly bullet train. Sheep! The frightened creatures rammed into the brick with a smack, fracturing the wall, causing Humpty to fall and land on his back. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up!
Mr. Mayor!
Oh, good.
It's
Mama Bear, could you?
Mr. Mayor, I have terrible news for you. Ghost been ruined and no one knows what to do.
Well, don't look at me. It was clearly the fault of little Bo Peep. What made all this mess was her stampeding sheep.
My sheep and I are not chiefly to blame. Jumping Jack's candle set my barn into flame.
I'm usually nimble and really quite quick. Jack and Jill are the ones who caused me to trip.
But none of this would have happened today
if Miss Muffet hadn't spilled her curds and whey. How could you make such a boorish connection? It's the fault of this bear and his bug collection.
No. The fault belongs to this lass there. Her scream was so loud it broke all our glassware.
This trespassing girl lacks all sorts of manners. What's more, I'm afraid I've gone cuckoo bananas. I'm sorry,
Goldilocks said, looking blue.
I didn't mean to trouble any of you. When I was hungry for food, I came to your door, but I won't make that mistake anymore. Does this mean you're not gonna help me find all my sheep?
Your sheep?
What about our house and our lawn? Our stapler! My tuffet!
The spring marathon!
But Humpty was thoughtful as he realized that he was the cause of poor Goldilocks' cries. Excuse me. As your mayor, I've made a lot of mistakes. And right now, I have a confession to make. This mess is my fault. Because I didn't care. If only I'd been more like you, Baby Bear. In the silence, the townsfolk all felt Humpty's pain. Then upon introspection, they all took the blame.
I see that at times we have each been uncaring.
From now on, we commit to be helpful.
And sharing.
Oh, well then, if someone could help me get unstuck from this plight, we have now a matter we need to make right. Huh? Oh, hey, what are you gonna do with that? Ow, that's a lot of pressure. Compressing! Humpty Dumpty shot up like a big cannonball, and Humpty Dumpty had yet another great fall. But this time, his neighbors were there after all. And though Humpty Dumpty's shell was quite cracked, his friend needed help, and he needed to act. Little Goldie, we're sorry for being unkind.
Will you forgive us, my dear, for being so blind? I called every neighbor here on your street to help you and your family get more to eat.
Is that porridge?
As your mayor, I'd like to officially say we'll all be better neighbors starting today. So on behalf of all of your friends, let the porridge festivity...
And then it happened again. But this time, when Humpty Dumpty recovered,
The town was amazed to discover that the porridge filled cracks and bonded so well it instantly mended Humpty's eggshell. Now every time Humpty looks at the wall, he remembers his great disastrous fall with no one aware, till along came a bear who knew what it meant to be a neighbor who cares.
When you get stuck in a pickle, a friend will lend a little hand. When you're short a dime or nickel, a friend will lend a little hand.
When the hill is way too steep, then
a friend will lend a little hand.
When you're tired of chasing sheep, then
a friend will lend a little hand.
Whether little or a big friend, whether tiny or a tall friend, there's no such thing as a small friend,
but no one did I can do it all, friend.
La 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 la.
When your patience isn't lasting,
a friend will lend a little hand. When your neighbors are trespassing,
A friend will lend a little hand.
everybody,
A friend will lend a little. A friend will lend a little. A friend will lend a little. A friend will lend